This is January the 22nd, 2021. I'm now going to read a poem which I've just written about my dear old friend Maurice Bradley, who died on December the 10th. His funeral hasn't happened yet. That's going to be on January the 26th. Maurice was a great friend of mine. We first met in 1975. We went on holiday together many times. We had many things in common. I've written a long blog about him in paragraphs. It's on the internet. I decided 3 days ago that I would write an elegy, a poem celebrating Maurice. And here it is. Before I start reading, let me just say that I've ripped off a few lines written by W.H. Auden. Maybe the finest elegy that I've ever read is the elegy that W.H. Auden wrote when W.B. Yeats died. And before writing about Maurice, I thought I would read that just to get me into the mood. And the opening of Auden's great elegy is fantastic, and I've unashamedly ripped off a few lines. So at the beginning, if you think my poem is really, really good, it's actually Auden's lines. But most of the poem, 90-something% of it, is my own work. Yeah. So here we go. The poem is entitled Maurice Bradley RIP. You disappeared in the dead of winter, in the night, in a hospital bed, a strange bed, far from 30 Florence Road, where you'd slept for 60 years. It was your last night as yourself, a night, no doubt, of confusion and memories. Panic-stricken, you fought to keep the life you held so dear. But the provinces of your body revolted, the squares of your mind emptied, and silence invaded the suburbs. When the current of your feeling failed, you became your admirers. I'm proud to be one of them, to have sampled your kindness, modesty, and wisdom. You always made me welcome in your house, cooking for me, pouring finest scotch. Your erudition was understated but profound. When you got started on the ring cycle, there was no stopping you. And who could match your knowledge of the English stage? Olivier, Gielgud, Woolfit, the two Redgraves, and especially Peggy. You'd seen them all. That tea chest upstairs, crammed with programmes from countless plays, was a symbol for your brain, teeming with theatrical lore. Beneath the meek and unassuming front, you were quietly on fire, a man of many passions, a Renaissance man, reader, scholar, singer, classical music buff, church lover, organist, historian, fell walker, Italophile. And how you liked your beer. Nothing better than a chinwag over a pint or three of Bathams. Living in foreign parts, I looked forward to your letters, handwritten, chatty chronicles of West Midlands life, ever nostalgic for the plays of yesteryear. Your final letter saluted Gielgud's Prospero. So good, I saw it 3 times at Stratford. And Schofield's Lear, dubbed the Leatherlear, as they were costumed in leather. Writing those words, your razor-sharp mind trapped inside a dying body, you had no inkling the end was close. Your niece read my reply, but by then you were too far gone. All that knowledge, all that passion, All that wisdom, all that kindness, all those memories gone forever into the dustbin of time. Life's fitful fever's over now, the play is ended, take your bow. 92's a grand old age for a man to leave the stage. Untimely death's a cause for woe, but your great innings wasn't so. You played your role impeccably, a fulfilled life we'd all agree. Human lives must surely cease, so Maurice Bradley, rest in peace.